Hi, this is Matt O'Brien, and for the sake of a strong, reunited, and emboldened Connecticut Republican Party, I ask for your vote for chairman. Please listen to this message explaining how and why we can win. Dear State Central members and Republican leaders, I want to thank you all for your engagement with this process. I know how hard each of you work in your respective districts, and for the party in general. Our efforts as leaders often go mischaracterized, downplayed, or dismissed. One thing is clear to me regardless of the outcome of the election tomorrow. We've got a heck of a task before us, and we've got to start listening to each other. There are some incredibly good ideas out there from grassroots Republicans, from tenured legislators, town chairmen, and newcomers alike. I've spoken with many for hours and hours on end over the past few weeks. When we are as divided as we are, when there is such a huge disparity between our members on the correct course of action that we should be taking, we breed failure, and we can't work effectively together as a team. We need each other, and Connecticut needs us. Many people have given up on our party. Many don't believe that they're being heard and desperately want to help us make incredibly necessary and valid improvements. We cannot win unless we begin to open our eyes to our failures and cease public intra-party attacks. It's no one's fault. It's been going on for years and years. We've been pitted against each other. Like I've said before, no single person has all the right answers. But without agreeing to unite around a basic platform of ideas, like support for natural rights, liberty, equal justice before the law, protection of property rights, individual rights, creation of a pro-business environment, taxing citizens no more than is absolutely necessary, and a general reduction of Connecticut government, we cannot effectively create a winning, easy-to-understand brand identity and marketing campaign. We must unite around a unifying banner that we can carry into battle in every town, every city, all across the state, and shout it loudly to every voter we come in contact with. The theme must carry through from towns to statewide elections in a way that captures the hearts and minds of both Republican voters and non-Republicans alike. We must inspire both voters and grassroots volunteers, the average Republican worker. We've got to inspire the electorate to action. We will never agree on every policy item. That's the bittersweet beauty of being Republicans. We are individuals by our very nature. We work hard, we sacrifice, we defend our own ideas because we believe in them. We value every person's ability to think for themselves. That is the difference between us and the Democrats. We are not collectivists, and we believe that from our individualism, we garner unparalleled strength, and out of that, we produce the best ideas. We simply cannot keep up with the Democrat machine at our current pace. They're stealing long-held Republican seats. They're turning over Republican towns. They're registering double the number of voters. They've destroyed all of the inches of gains that we've made over the past decade. They have seen the success they can garner by joining forces with like-minded groups, and they own the public unions. We're being dramatically outspent, outworked, and outnumbered. We have to stop alienating people by referring to them as radical conservatives, rhinos, rich elitists, or blue-collar hicks. We are all Republicans. That's it. No more. No less. We are the protectors and torchbearers of an incredibly noble legacy, whose values and ideas shaped the success of American prosperity over centuries into what it is today. Democrats have successfully broken us down by destroying our Republican pride. People have become embarrassed and have kept their heads down for fear of their views being used against them. They fear for their businesses, their social circles, and their livelihoods. Democrats have coerced and convinced Republicans to compromise on their values in return for acceptance and to be left alone. We've never seen this level of divisiveness from Democrats. They are rabid. And we're at a time in history in which most people don't want to be associated with a party at all. Our brand is dying, and we're allowing them to kill it. We have to think big to win big. There are times when it is important for the message to come from individual municipalities and regions, and there are times when it is most important to support a strong, centralized, unified state party message. The time is now for a strong party message, and for the right chairman to deliver it. RTCs can't do it. Individual candidates can't do it. The chairman and state party can. We must be united now. We've all taken risks to be Republican leaders. We tell the world that we are a member of a category. We're labeled. Our business associates and clients never look at us the same way. I understand what each of you have gone through, and that you experience the same scrutiny with people you know as I do. But our voters feel the same way on a smaller scale. We can build up the brand Republican to be a name that no voter has to fear, that is respected, accepted, and wins elections. Businessmen and women who might otherwise hide out for their own economic survival must feel comfortable declaring that they are Republicans from Connecticut. Democrats are doing everything they can to prevent this from happening. We are responsible for the protection of all Connecticut businesses, but we are especially responsible for reinforcing all the reasons everyone should publicly support and vote for us. The state party can build an entirely approachable, respected, and enduring identity that everyone can get behind. We've got to be bold, we've got to be proud, and we've got to be fearless. We have to lead from the front. We must restore Republican pride. Loud, outspoken, devoted, committed, confident Republican pride. No more dodging Democrat attacks. It's time to go on the offensive. We need to show people what we stand for and exactly why our winning solutions would mean a better life for them. Reaching out to the cities and to areas where we have not historically seen success is a first step, but it's not enough. Trying to solidify our donor base is a good step, but it's not enough. Holding training sessions for RTCs is great, but it's not enough. We have to support every candidate, ensure there are boots on the ground in every race, and never ever declare a race a loss before it has begun. The only winning strategy is 100% effort across the board. Candidates are not responsible for building an entire winning infrastructure around them to defeat their single opponent. Only the Republican Party can do that. Any candidate is only as good as the support she has from her party. Without a strong, stable, pre-existing statewide infrastructure built for all candidates to use, we leave every candidate to fend for themselves. We can't help them, and they cannot survive alone. Candidates matter, but so does the strength and support of their party. While traveling the state, the single biggest thing that RTC members connect with me on is the importance of a single, unifying message. We can believe that declaring our message would only mean it could be used against us, or we can be confident within ourselves and know that the benefits far outweigh the drawbacks. And again, we need to come together. We need each other to win. I believe in us. I believe in all that we are and what we will become. I believe we can accomplish anything together. I love being a Republican. Let's fix this party and return Connecticut from a path of destruction to a path of growth and prosperity. Together.